Hi, welcome back. Now today I thought I would do a updated brow routine. The last time I did one of those on my channel was back in 2015, so that's 2 years ago, and a lot has changed since then. I no longer use the same products as I did back then. I use different brushes. I've got a new technique, and yes, I want to add in and have any makeup on. I just want to work on a blank canvas, so even my hair is all natural. I had a shower and I just let it dry naturally. I'm that natural that even my nails aren't even done. So I would also like to add in that if you hear the wiggles in the background, it's actually my son who's watching the wiggles on TV, and yeah, that's just to keep him occupied so I can show you guys how I do my updated brow routines. If you want to see how I do my brows, then keep watching. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that your brows are groomed. That could be getting them waxed, getting them threaded. Me, I like to just pluck them myself because I have trust issues when I go to get my eyebrows done. I have had them done before. I've had them waxed ages ago, and my actual skin had an allergic reaction to it. I broke out heaps just under here, which is weird because that would be the last place you think you'll break out. But yeah, having them groomed is a tip to have perfect eyebrows. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just using this brush. This brush is from, I actually think I bought it on eBay. It came in a brush packet and it was really, really affordable. I think it was, well, the packet was $20, and I had 16 brushes, and this was one of them. So have one of these brushes because before you do any of your eyebrows, it's good to brush them through. I like to just go like up and then down on both eyebrows. Right, the next brush you want to have is an actual eyebrow brush like this. This was a part of my BH Cosmetics brush kit that I got when I brought my Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I actually received free brushes, and this came in the pack. Now it's just got BH Cosmetics 107. This is a brush I will use to carve out the shape and to fill in. The actual brow product I will be using is the Studio Pro BH Cosmetics Brunette Promade, and this is it here. This is what it looks like. The color I am using is this one. Now this I believe was, I think it was $6. I brought it from the BH Cosmetics website, and it works so good. I've been using this for the last 2 months, so that's the product I will be using today. Also, one tip I like to give you is when you do your eyebrows, so I do mine every day, and when I do my eyebrows, I like to have a clean brush. So I like to get all the product off this brush, and what I do is I just take a makeup wipe and I will just clean the end part of it to make sure that all the product is off of it. So what I do now is I'll just pick some product up. I don't like to pick up a lot because I like to build up, so you'll see me going back to this throughout this tutorial. So what I do first off is I like to start on the end of my brows, and I'll just curve and I'll just carve that out. So now you can do whatever shape you want, but this is the shape I like to have on my brows, and I like for it to come down about here, and then I will just go in here with the remaining product and with a light hand and just work my way in. I will then go back and get more product to just build on the top. So I will start up the top here, and then up around this part here I like to put a little curve in, like a little arch, and then bring it down. Now I like my ends part, like I said before, to be very, very sharp. And then I'll bring it in softly with a soft hand. Alright, and that's how I like my shape to be. Once you do this, then you want to go in and pick up more product and then fill it in. I like it to be very dark on the end. That's just my way. You don't need yours to be like this if you don't want it to be. So very dark. Once I do half of the eyebrow, I like to come through with this brush again and just brush it through. So I like my middle part of my brows to be soft and then blend out to this dark bit. So this is where I'll just pick up a little bit of product and then I'll just work it in here. And then I'll just, whatever I've got remaining on the brush, I'll just lightly go in the middle part. So like that. I'm just going to quickly go and do this brow off camera and then I'll be back. So I did both of my eyebrows, and now the next step I do is I like to neaten them up and carve them out. Now with that I will use a brush like this. Now this brush actually came in the brush set that I brought from eBay as well. This is just one of them brushes where it's got a pointy end, and this is where I would just like carve it out here and just make it more neater. And the product I use to do that is the NYX Concealer. I've been using this product ever since I started on here, up on this brush, and like how the way I did my brows, I like to start here just to carve it out, and then I'll work my way in the middle. Now if you hear a loud noise, it's actually because I'm doing my washing today, because it's a good day outside, the sun's out. So I thought I'd do some of my washing just so I can get dry fast. And also there's another noise coming from the front of my house. People are doing work outside with their garden, I think. So I think it's actually a lawnmower, but yeah. My beauty room is right at the front of my house, so you could hear cars go past, you could hear people doing their gardening, which I don't mind anyways, but just to let you know in case you hear anything, it's just that. See how much of a difference that makes when you pour concealer underneath? I like to then just come through and just blend it all out so it looks all natural on the side as well. There you go, that's how I do my brows. I find that the way I do it is easy. Some people do it differently where they use so many other products, but I only use 3 brushes and the brow product and the concealer, and I like how the way I do my brows. Yeah, so if you like this tutorial, if it helped you, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel like I always say, and until then, God bless, and I'll see you all in my next tutorial. Bye.